4 for 4. Take her on a cheap date. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have the key art for the December update, confirming, if you needed more confirmation, that it's a Young Avengers update. However, as you can see with your very own eyes, 2 of them, in my case 4 of them things, there is no Wiccan or Hulkling in sight. And I think, unfortunately, these boys about to get left behind again. Sadly. Now, before y'all say, hold on, wait a second, why is Quicksilver flying? Why does Quicksilver got guns? Why Quicksilver got Scarlet Witch's powers? It ain't Quicksilver. It look like it though. It look like it though, but it's not. Okay, this the boy Nova, aka Marvel Boy. Okay, we'll get to him in a second, but I will say America Chavez looking hella sweet. Kate Bishop looking hella sweet. Loki in the back there looking devious as a motherfucker. But yeah, let's get back to him. This is Nova. He's gonna be coming as a new character, presumably as a transcendent / tier 3 character. More than likely a tier 3 character, since he's coming by himself. He's probably gonna come in the same way that Black Knight did, where he comes in day 1. He's gonna have tier 3 available to him. Who knows, maybe mid-month he gets tier 4. We'll have to wait and see how they want to slice things this time around. However, the elephant in the room, there is no Wiccan and there is no Hulkling, and there is no space in the key art for them. So it's not one of these things like where we had the I can't remember which update it is at this point, where there was a key art and there was spots missing for characters that could be added, and then later on they came in with different sneak peeks to kind of fill out the whole picture. Not happening. And the reason why I say I don't think that we're going to see Wiccan and Hulkling this time around is this update is going to be dropping on the 10th. Well, confirmation coming in the video, but let's just say update is going to drop on the 10th, on the Wednesday, right? Rolling into Thursday. 2 weeks after that, it's going to be like the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. That's important because that's usually when the seasonal uniforms are available. And the reason why that's important is because for seasonal uniforms, there's always a male and a female. There's never 2 males, there's never 2 females. There's always a male and a female. The male for crystals and the female for cash in terms of the uniforms. Sometimes it's a paywall character getting a paywall uniform, or sometimes it's a free-to-play character like Storm or Gwenpool in the past getting a paywall uniform, and vice versa, etc. Right? So, Wiccan and Hulkling, both males. I know they gay, but just because you a gay man don't mean you like to dress like ladies. So I don't think that they're gonna give either one of them anything. I think they want to keep them as a package deal and probably do something for them together at the same time. But I could be mistaken. They could give one of them something without the other. They could do some crazy shit where like, oh, they transform one of them into a female, some gender swap type shit. Listen, I haven't been keeping up with comics for a bit, so maybe that happens. Who knows? But at this point, it don't look like it. But I could be wrong. Okay, but so far, I've been right. Okay, this is exactly, for the most part, how I thought this update was gonna look based on what I told you guys in sneak peek number 1 and what I told you guys yesterday about the key art dropping today, and then the live stream happening on Tuesday, then patch notes Tuesday night, so leading into our Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday being like Wednesday night being the maintenance, and then Thursday morning ish being update day. It's all coming full circle. Okay, so as you can see right here, we have the maintenance notice, and they basically said right here 12/10. Okay, as of me making this video, it's the 8th. It's gonna be dropping on the 9th at midnight, because you know, whatever. As you can see, they say right here the game's not gonna be available. There's gonna be regular maintenance, as you can see right here. Okay, so it's gonna be Wednesday. Game's gonna be going down from 3 p.m. PST to 11 p.m. PST, so that's a solid 8-hour maintenance window, give or take half an hour to 1 hour, so you could be waiting until midnight if something goes wrong. Right here, they're going to be giving away a tier 2 character selector. I think that is a change, right? I can't remember if this was the case last update. But either way, tier 2 character selector, 100 energy, boost points, all that good stuff. I expect Novar to be a paywall character that you can get for free mid-month via a token event. If that's what they're going to do and they're not going to tier 4 him, more than likely he's going to be a support to some degree. I know some of you guys might not be that excited about him, but I'm very intrigued to see what they're going to do with a character like this, because they had other options, right? They could have given uniforms to existing characters, but they said, you know what, we want to add another new character, so they decided to put him in, and they better do good. That's all I'm gonna say, because his power set is actually very interesting. Bro can literally grow his hair and control it. He can make it harder or softer, kind of like Medusa. He can literally make people hallucinate by spitting on them. Like, the most disrespectful thing you can do to somebody is literally give them a backhand and spit in their face. He can literally spit on you and make you hallucinate. like what? Bro's spit got shrooms in it. Bro's spit can get you higher than a kite. Crazy work. I never thought I'd see a superhero or a supervillain that they can spit on you and get you high. But here you go, man. Nova. Right? He has a typical power set where he's super strong, super fast, super durable. But on top of that, he uses tech. As you can see, he has this cool, odd, alien-looking gun. You know, he might be an alien support. I know we just got quite a few aliens and a couple alien supports as well in Aphrodite and Athena, but we could definitely use more, specifically superhero alien males, because if you look at that support, we have Groot, who has a pretty good support, I would say, for PvE and PvP, right? And then we got Yondu and Ronan. But besides that, granted it's a small category, we still have Beta Ray Bill. So adding one more in here would be pretty good, because if we didn't go ahead and just put Universal, it's just these two really. Yeah. So I could see them making him a support character if they're gonna make him a paywall, because these days when they release new characters, like one new character, they usually make that character a paywall. So let me know what you guys think about the sneak peek, if you will. And the key art, I think it looks super clean. By the way, today's support, 24-hour shop is actually pretty solid. Like, I know some of you guys might be a little standoffish when it comes to buying the emblem kits. I think 300 for 250. It's pretty solid, especially when you consider how few you can farm per day. Especially if you don't have the Franklin pack. Yeah, and you need a lot of those freaking emblem things. So for me, I'm definitely gonna scoop that up. And obviously the tier 4 selector, we saw this before and we spoke about this in one of my previous videos, but $10 for 1500 of whichever tier 4 material you want, I think that's a pretty good deal, especially if you're like me and you have a lot of tier 4s to catch up on. So I'm probably gonna scoop that up as well, to be honest with you. Like, I wish I had more ways to farm these emblem things, because I have a lot of emblems that I need to work on, as you can see. Yeah, like, it eats up a lot to level them up. Granted, you need to get the data, but even when you have the mythic or whatever data, you can see you need a lot of these freaking things.